What's going on, Clipzy fam? We're kicking things off with a bang. Officer CJ Reyes is being hailed as a hero, awarded the Medal of Valor for his incredible bravery during a dangerous shots-fired incident back on July 6th. This guy didn't hesitate when a suspect started shooting and put himself directly in harm's way to protect a crowd. We're diving deep into what happened that night and why his actions are earning him the highest honor. Next up, we're heading to Durham, where Police Chief Patrice Andrews is making headlines, not for her policing, but for her powerful words. After a tragic event involving Charlie Kirk, Chief Andrews shared some thoughts on her personal social media that have sparked a massive debate about freedom of speech and accountability. We've got the breakdown on the backlash and how Durham leaders like Mayor Leonardo Williams are weighing in on this fiery discussion. Then, we're shifting gears to Washington, D.C., where a former top cop is sounding the alarm. Stephen Sund, the ex-chief of Capitol Police, is speaking out about how new legislation is actually hindering law enforcement's ability to do their jobs effectively. He's got some strong opinions on how these laws are tying the hands of officers and what it means for public safety. And finally, we're bringing you a clever solution from North Bay, Ontario. Police are setting up a unique meetup spot right in front of the station for online buyers and sellers. We'll explore how this innovative initiative is helping to prevent scams and keep everyone safe when dealing with strangers from apps like Facebook Marketplace. Stick around, because you won't want to miss any of these crucial updates. Hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. Steelton's bravest, a hero's valor. Officer CJ Reyes is being honored with the prestigious Medal of Valor for his life-saving actions during a chaotic shots-fired incident on July 6th outside the Soul Lounge Cafe. This award, the highest possible for an officer, is reserved for those who demonstrate exceptional courage in the face of extreme danger, and Officer Reyes certainly fits the bill. Here's what went down. In the early morning hours, while conducting a routine traffic stop nearby, Officer Reyes witnessed Kenneth Lamar Cox begin firing a handgun amidst a crowd. Without a second thought, Reyes confronted Cox, who then turned towards him with the weapon. In a critical moment, Reyes discharged his duty weapon, striking Cox and preventing further violence. Cox fired 13 rounds before Reyes' swift intervention stopped him, and he was later apprehended. Authorities confirmed Reyes' training and quick thinking directly ensured no one else was harmed that night. The community and the Steelton Borough Police Department are celebrating Officer Reyes' remarkable bravery. This incident highlights the daily risks our law enforcement officers face and the incredible courage they display when it matters most. But what happens when powerful words spark even more powerful reactions? We're diving into a fiery online debate next. Freedom of speech fiasco in Durham. Durham Police Chief Patrice Andrews is at the center of a storm after posting her thoughts on Charlie Kirk following his death, and now city leaders are reacting to the intense backlash. This situation is a stark reminder of how personal opinions can ignite public controversy, especially for those in law enforcement. Chief Andrews, on her personal Facebook page, expressed her outrage regarding supporters of Kirk, citing his past controversial remarks about Black women and his rhetoric that she believed fostered divisiveness. She wrote, "I won't stop being outraged at the way this man is being honored by people that I thought I knew. This man, who disguised himself as a Christian, shamed Black women like me, believed that gun violence was necessary to preserve the Second Amendment, and created a culture of divisiveness through hate speech." This statement came after Kirk's comments on his podcast in January, where he questioned if Black women in customer service were hired for excellence or affirmative action, creating what he called resentment. Durham Mayor Leonardo Williams has stepped in, echoing the sentiment of "shut up and dribble," a phrase famously directed at LeBron James for speaking out politically. Mayor Williams stated, "The First Amendment, freedom of speech, is accessible to us all, whether we like each other or not. It is for all of us. If you're walking on the soil in this country, you cannot be selectively outraged and try and determine who gets access to that or not." He supports Chief Andrews' right to express her views personally, while also acknowledging the scrutiny public servants face. Councilmember Nate Baker also voiced support, emphasizing that the country is divided by those who benefit from it and that unity is found in shared community values. From heated words to actions that can tie the hands of justice, we're looking at how laws impact law enforcement next. Lawmakers' chains on law enforcement. Former Capitol Police Chief Steven Sund is issuing a stern warning. Certain legislation is severely hindering the ability of federal law enforcement to effectively combat crime. This critique comes at a critical time as cities look to federal agencies for support in tackling rising crime rates. Sund, who also boasts 25 years of experience with the D.C. Police Department, specifically called out the Sanctuary Values Amendment Act of 2020. He argues that this act, intended to limit cooperation between the district and federal immigration agencies, has effectively tied the hands of police. This legislation, he believes, creates an environment where law enforcement cannot operate at full capacity, potentially jeopardizing public safety and the replication of successful crime crackdowns seen in other cities. The former chief's comments are resonating with those concerned about the balance between civil liberties and the practical needs of crime fighting. The debate centers on whether such laws, while perhaps well-intentioned, inadvertently create obstacles for officers on the front lines. And for our final story, we've got a brilliant strategy from North Bay to keep online transactions safe. Meet me at the station, North Bay's safety zone. In a stroke of genius, North Bay Police in Ontario have designated a specific section of their parking lot as a safe zone for individuals conducting transactions from online marketplaces. This initiative is a direct response to the growing need for secure public spaces for these common exchanges. INSP, Scott McFarlane explained that these monitored spots, available for over 2 years, have seen consistent use. The goal is simple: to provide a secure environment and deter potential scammers who might be hesitant to operate under the watchful eye of law enforcement cameras. McFarlane advises, you should never meet strangers at your home, you should never invite strangers to your home. He also shared an example of a recent scam where a buyer tampered with a vehicle after arranging to inspect it, highlighting why public monitored locations are crucial. This program is gaining traction, with other police services in Ontario, like Timmins, already having similar arrangements. While Greater Sudbury Police don't have dedicated spots, they echo the advice to meet in busy, public places during daylight hours and to bring a friend. This creative solution is empowering the community and making online buying and selling a much safer experience for everyone. That's all the breaking news for today, but we've got a quick recap coming right up. All right, Clipzy crew, let's do a lightning-fast recap. Officer C.J. Reyes earned a Medal of Valor for his heroic actions during a shooting. Durham's police chief Patrice Andrews sparked a debate on free speech with her comments on Charlie Kirk. Ex-Capitol Police Chief Steven Sund criticized legislation for hindering law enforcement. And in North Bay, police are offering a safe zone for online marketplace meetups. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Clipzy for more, hit that notification bell, drop a comment below with your thoughts on today's stories, and follow us on all our social media channels.